So we've gone over how to throw the cups on the wheel. You're also going to be later on learning about slab cups and handles that you sculpt. Today I'm going to show you how to pull a handle. So I took a piece of clay and shaped it like a carrot, so it's tapered on one end. Then I'm going to get my hand wet and I'm going to pull down, and this is going to make a strap handle that you see on thrown cups. So as you pull down, it stretches into a slab, and then I cup my hand this way to keep the edges rounded. And then I just keep pulling and it stretches. And I'm using really gentle pressure at the end. Right now what I'm doing is making a thumb groove. And you might have seen that on thrown cups. And that thumb groove is so when you're holding it, it naturally fits in your hand. So now that I have this handle created, now I'm going to cut it free. And I'm just following the curve of my hand. And I'm going to cut down at an angle, the same types of 45 we've been talking about. Then I'm going to put it on a board to set up in the shape I want, which I want the curl to be up on the handle rather than down. It's easier to pick up a coffee cup with this type of handle like this. Okay, so that's one. Anytime I make a cup, I normally make a couple handles. So here's another tapered piece of clay. And I'm just getting it wet and then I'm stretching it. And normally I make 2 or 3 handles per cup. And then if I have extra handles, I start figuring out which cups they work best on, rather than trying to measure every one the same size. And you'll also see I tore the bottom section off this one. I didn't do it on the other one to thin it down a little bit more. And you can do both. And you can see it naturally curls around my hand as I turn it. And I'm going to turn it this way, so hopefully you'll see the angle I'm cutting down towards my hand. And so this one's now ready to be put on the board. And you'll see that it's the same curve as the other one, just a little bit smaller. So this would end up for a hand that would be for 2 fingers. This one, once it's shrunk, for 3 fingers, if they're my fingers, of course. Smaller hands probably would fit inside those with no problem. So that's how to pull a handle.